Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Saturday, the 21st of December 2024, the year of 1,000,000 transactions per second or more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's see what we got today. So this was Forbes in their digital assets section said fake Bitcoin creator sentenced for contempt. And the reason I want to bring this up is because there seemed to be some religious significance about the amounts that both sides are putting backwards and forwards to one another. So it says here, look, he was ordered to pay $144,000 in legal costs. Now this has actually got some religious significance. Number 144,000 appears in the Bible in the book of Revelation. I'm familiar with this as well. And again, you know, Craig's number of 9/11, you know, bringing the house down, in other words, because I think most people know that 9/11 was done by the US government now anyway. We got some breaking news here saying just in, the EU exchanges must delist USDT by December 30th under MICA non-compliance. So I've actually found the article here, so we will go through that one. Sounds kind of interesting. Just some other titles here that I thought sounded quite juicy, so we'll have a look at those. Got Elon Musk saying, Elon Moist saying, need to drain the swamp. Again, we knew all these BTCs were shitcoiners, absolute shitcoiners. And Craig talking about the judgment that was handed down to him. You know, unbelievable sort of what's gone on. The Cointelegraph said Google to require FCA registration for crypto ads targeting the UK. I thought the FCA had banned purchasing, Bitcoin and crypto. I've had bank accounts shut down. Now they're allowing Google to actually have ad campaigns targeting the UK. Like, what's all that about? And then some massively exciting news. We've got Teranode going live, mining its first block. Look at that. It's not a test, it's real money. Teranode is live. And that was block 875980, which we've got a link to here. Absolutely massive. Absolutely massive in terms of news. Just going to start looking at some tree chats here, because we need to start getting people on that. Some 365 days of Bitcoin history, and then we'll go over the figures as per usual, because we know they're going to start looking amazing very soon. Yes, indeed. And then that'll be the end of the show. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1,000,000 strong, and transactions flying free. Just wait for the Teranode, you'll surely see.
Alright, here we go. Right, so let's have a look at this then. So they said fake Bitcoin creator sentenced for contempt. Bitcoin journalist and financial analyst based in London. Alright. This is a picture of Craig on February 5th when he first ascended the High Court. So they said here, Craig Wright, an Australian computer scientist in brackets, who claimed to be the creator of Bitcoin, has been sentenced to 1 year in prison, suspended for 2 years after being found guilty in contempt of court. The contempt ruling stemmed from Wright filing a £911 billion lawsuit against Bitcoin Core developers and Square Up Europe Limited, which was in direct violation of a March 2024 court injunction. The Crypto Open Patent Alliance, represented by Jonathan Hoff QC of Bird & Bird LLP, initiated the contempt proceedings against Wright, backed by industry leaders like Coinbase, again another limited company, no authority whatsoever, Kraken, another limited company, no authority whatsoever, MicroStrategy, another limited company, no authority whatsoever. I mean, corporate entities cannot bring a claim because they're corpse entities. It's so corrupt what's going on. Companies bringing claims against companies. COPA aims to protect open source technologies and prevent restrictive patent practices, where in actual fact what they want to do is encourage Ponzi scheming, because the whole point of having a patent portfolio is to protect the protocol that commoditizes data. But they want to use all these patents on securitized protocols that are economically worthless. And that's the whole point of these patents, is say, look, you only use these for free on the protocol that commoditizes data, because all these other platforms are centrally controlled. They're literally all centrally created shitcoins. You know, the network has to go through the process of commoditization. This is what so many people don't get that I'm desperate to try and explain. The case originates from allegations that Wright violated a court injunction prohibiting from asserting legal claims based on his claimed identity as Satoshi Nakamoto, the pseudonymous creator of Bitcoin. This injunction was issued following a March 2024 ruling by the UK High Court where Mr. Justice Mellor found overwhelming evidence. That's absolute bullshit, overwhelming evidence. There was no evidence presented. There was no evidence presented because there wasn't any examination done. It was all cross-examination. So this is just purely his opinion. It's absolutely outrageous. Craig got royally stitched up here, but the courts are corrupt as fuck. The Wright is not Satoshi Nakamoto. The court concluded that Wright had lied extensively and forged documents. Well, if he's lied extensively and forged documents, where is the criminal complaint? Like, you know, where is I mean, this is a criminal activity. You know, lied extensively and forging documents. So why didn't they report into police? Why didn't they report into the police to get a criminal charge against him? Because there's no evidence. This is purely civil. It's absolutely outrageous. To support his claims, preventing him from pursuing further legal claims tied to his alleged identity as Satoshi Nakamoto. In the judgment, Judge Miller criticised Wright's conduct, stating that he had extensively and repeatedly lied and forged documents. See, CSW should sue Judge Miller for that, because that is just an absolutely outrageous claim to make. On a grand scale, what a load of crap. The judge emphasised that Wright's actions were a misuse of the court system, as if he hasn't misused the court system, intended to deceive and manipulate legal proceedings to his advantage. That's what they're doing. This is classic, like Zionist behaviour. You know, literally, you chuck mud. I think it was Joseph Goebbels was saying, you know, accuse your opponent of what you have done yourself, and this is what they're doing. Less than 6 months after the injunction, Wright launched his latest lawsuit targeting 26 defendants, a figure that has since grown to over 100 companies globally. Copa's legal team, Bird & Bird, described Wright's behaviour as part of a continued campaign of harassment and a distortion of reality. See, again, that's what they're doing. They're distorting reality. Judge Mellor confirmed that the hearing would proceed in Wright's absence after he failed to appear, citing questionable excuses. Dr. Wright is absent despite having good notice of the hearing, said Hoff at the beginning of the proceedings. In any other case, this would be extraordinary, but in this case, expected. Wright chose to repeat himself and claim that prohibitive travel costs prevented him from attendance. Copa had offered to cover his expenses. This is how desperate they were to get him in the flesh, because they wanted to throw him in jail. Oh, I will pay your expenses. Just walk into the lion's den. We'll pay for it. Unbelievable. But he declined. Good job. He stated that attending court would result in a £240,000 in lost business revenue. He also wrote in an email that even if the amount were covered, he would still not attend the hearing. Hoff lighted Wright's well-documented history of wealth and described his claims as implausible. Really? Why is that? And again, I mean, the email's been leaked to there. Wright appeared via video link to hear the sentencing, but when asked by Judge Mellor to specify the country he was in, he refused to disclose it. Mellor asked, "So you're not even prepared to say which country?" Wright replied, "I'm in Asia." Mellor sharply responded, "That's not a country." The judge also dismissed Wright's arguments about his autism spectrum disorder and personal safety concerns, noting that he had participated in multiple legal actions in the past without raising similar issues. Yeah, exactly. But different temperament. Different climate in terms of what's going on politically, socially, and with Bitcoin. In his conclusion, Judge Mellor stated, "I've found to the requisite criminal standard of proof that Dr. Wright committed breach of the contempt allegedly by Copa in their grounds 1 to 5 inclusive. Indeed, in my judgment, there is no doubt whatever that each of these contempts has been proved." No, it hasn't. Oh, God, fuming at the level of corruption in this. Hoff argued that Wright's actions were premeditated and vexatious, accusing him of relitigating settled matters and weaponising the court system to silence critics. That's what they're doing! Again, accuse others of what you do yourself. He described Wright's efforts as a desperate publicity stunt to keep his cultish supporters engaged. Exactly what they're doing. Cultish supporters. Judge Mellor highlighted Wright's lack of remorse and the deliberate nature of his actions. The court concluded that Wright's contempt was of such gravity that only a custodial sentence would suffice. Wright was also ordered to pay £144,000 in legal costs within 14 days. Given Wright's extensive history of legal disputes and controversies, this judgment is unlikely to mark the end of his court battles. However, it may serve as a step in limiting the harm he can inflict moving forward. Well, let's hope the appeal judges aren't as corrupt as Judge Mellor. That's all I can say in that one. Oh my goodness. And again, so £144 is what they've chosen. They are all these Zionists are familiar with the Bible. Literally, they can probably recite it backwards. So Begans has said here, you'll think they just picked that random number. Come on, man. So he said, AI overview, the number 144,000 appears in the Bible in the book of Revelation. Revelation 7:3-8. John hears that the number of those who are sealed, 144,000 from each tribe of Israel. The tribes are listed in an unusual order. The Judah first, even though it's not the tribe of Jesus' birth. Revelations 14.1, the Lamb is seen standing on Mount Zion. There we go, with 144,000 who have his name and his father's name written on their foreheads. Revelation 14:3-5, the 144,000 sing a new song before the throne, and no one else can learn it. They are described as virgins who have not defiled themselves with women. The 144,000 are interpreted differently by different scholars. Literal interpretation, the 144,000 are Jews from each tribe who became believers in Jesus Christ. They are sealed by God, which means they are protected from divine judgments and the wrath of the Antichrist. Their mission is to evangelize the world during the tribulation period. Symbolic interpretation, 144,000 represents all Christians throughout history, both Jews and Gentiles. The number 144,000 is symbolic because it's 12 times 12 times 1,000, similar to the number 12, which represents the 12 tribes of Israel and the 12 apostles. You know, in fact, that might even be worth. There we go, Bible timeline. Search keywords. Revelation 7:4. Then I heard the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 from the tribes of Israel. In context, do not harm the land or seal the trees until we have sealed the foreheads of the servants of our God. And I hear the number of those who were sealed, 144,000 from all the tribes of Israel. And again, this would actually make sense, you know, as to why they're trying to basically crucify CSW. CSW is onto them. He's read the Bible cover to cover. And again, I mentioned the other day as to why they're trying to create the European Union, because in the book of Daniel, God said, thou shalt not cleave. There we go. There it is. Oh, so the King James Bible. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with mire clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave to one another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. Thou shalt not cleave. This is referring to the dream. I think it was Nebuchadnezzar that had the dream or something like that, and Daniel interpreted it. Thou shalt not cleave to one another. That is the European Union, which is why they're trying to do this, which is why they're trying to create the European Union when God said they shall not unite. And CSW again, like 9/11, like trying to bring the house down. We are coming for you. We're coming for you. It's all about Bitcoin. Whoa, it's massive what we're involved in. Massive. So Blockchain Daily News said here, just in, EU exchanges must delist USDT by December 30th under MICA non-compliance. So let's have a quick look at this then. So EU's upcoming crypto rules could impact liquidity due to USDT delistings. The EU's imminent crypto regulations are raising alarms about potential disruptions to market liquidity as exchanges prepare to comply with new requirements under the Markets in Crypto Assets framework. Bloomberg News reports on December 20th the rules are set to take full effect on December 30th. Mandate the delisting of Tether's USDT, the world's most widely. And again, I mean, they're just rules. They're not laws because they've got no authority whatsoever. Mandates. You know what sells a mandate? It's not a law at all. Mandate, compulsory, yeah, still not a law. So RSS feed images. The EU's imminent crypto regulations are raising alarms about potential disruptions to market liquidity as exchanges prepare to comply with new requirements under the Markets in Crypto Assets Framework, Bloomberg News reported on December 20th. The rules set to take full effect on December 30th mandate the delisting of Tether USDT, the world's most widely used stablecoin, from EU regulated platforms. I wonder if they're doing this to prevent people from cashing out of BTC into USDT. Because USDT is the main pair to get into genuine Bitcoin, which is BSV. So they're taking away a path to it. Whoa, that is massive. That's massive. The Markets in Crypto Assets aims to boost the transparency and deter illicit financial activity by requiring stablecoin issuers to secure e-money licenses, maintain sufficient reserves, and oversee payment-related transactions. However, Tether Limited has yet to obtain such a license, which has prompted its removal from crypto exchanges operating in the EU. Liquidity challenges on the horizon. USDT's dominant role in the crypto trading pair has made it a cornerstone of global liquidity. Yeah, because it's just an absolute piece of shite. Just a bit of data. The stablecoin's absence in the EU market is expected to disrupt trading activity and increase costs for investors who rely on it to move funds efficiently. According to 3iQ Corp CEO Pascal Saint-Jean, a vast proportion of crypto assets trade against Tether USDT, forcing investors to switch to other stablecoins or fiat currencies, introduce inefficiencies and raises transaction costs. Exchanges such as OKX, which delisted USDT in Europe earlier this year, reported a shift towards fiat trading pairs among others. Despite this adaptation, market participants remain concerned about reduced liquidity and the potential fragmentation of trading activity. I mean, it's going to be a nightmare when they try and get out of these shitcoins. I mean, you're talking about a $3.3 trillion market that they're trying to get out of. The EU's strict regulatory stance comes at a time of increasing optimism in the US, where President-elect Donald Trump's pro-crypto policies have energized the market. Where MICA is designed to enhance transparency and curb illicit activity, critics argue it risks pushing traders and liquidity providers to less restrictive jurisdictions. Analysts warn that Europe's efforts to tighten controls could undermine its competitiveness in the global market. Mixed signals despite the challenges. The European Central Bank, the ECB, which has never been audited, recently reported a doubling of crypto ownership in the Eurozone since 2022, with 9% of the population now owning digital assets. However, venture capital investment in Europe crypto startups has declined, because they're all effing scams, reaching its lowest level in 4 years. The trend highlights broader concerns about the region's ability to attract innovation and investment under stricter regulatory frameworks. I mean, they're trying to just keep the market as it is, so they don't flood into genuine Bitcoin. While the regulations aim to ensure greater market stability and transparency, their immediate impact on liquidity and investor confidence could test the block's ability to maintain competitiveness in the rapidly evolving digital asset ecosystem. The post-EU's upcoming crypto rules could impact liquidity due to USDT delistings, appeared first on Crypto Slate. Alright, maybe that's what we're reading then. They've also said here, SEC Commissioner predicts early improvements for crypto ETFs under new leadership. Again, so ETFs are just more Ponzi scheming. It's more Ponzi scheming because you can't do anything with it. Oh yeah, we're going to give you our fiat currency fraud, and we're going to let you buy this fraud because we don't want you using that fraud. We want you using the fraud that we actually control. That's what it really means. So they said SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce anticipates early changes in crypto exchange traded funds under new leadership, including in-kind redemptions and Ethereum staking. Oh my god, absolute shit show, an utter shit show. It's a disgrace. We know what they're doing. Again, I mean, it shows that she doesn't have a clue what she's doing, or she's utterly incompetent or criminal. French banking giant group PBCE secures regulatory green light for crypto services. What's that? Hexarch, the cryptocurrency branch of Group PBEC, received AMF approval to order regulated crypto services in 2025, allowing it to provide custody and trading options for digital assets. Again, custody services. None of this is non-custodial or self-custodial. It's outrageous. They just want to destroy and control the market, but we all know that. So check this out. Elon Musk said drain the swamp, and this was in relation to these posts here. So Sebastian, they said here, disappointed to see silence from BTC devs, that's Adam Back and Peter Todd, on Saylor's self-custody comments, and now this BlackRock video questioning the 21 million cap. BTC's decentralization principles should be defended loudly, not left in the shadows for corporate influence. See, he knows he'll probably get shut up soon. And then Peter Todd's probably written a bullshit explanation here. I wrote an entire article on tail emission. What? Obviously, if the community agrees to change the 21 million limit, they can. Oh, so they're going to put it to basically like a trusted developer vote, and the developers will just simply change it, because if the supply is fixed, they can't charge interest. They can't commit usury. That's why they need it. They need to expand the limit constantly so they can commit usury on people. This is what these Zionists do. That they can't have a fixed supply. They have to inflate it because it's interest that they're more interested in. They're just like, that's how you basically get people in debt. If you can't charge interest, there's pretty much is no debt. Interest means they're drowning in debt. That's why they have to increase it. And at least someone's calling out, but he's not smart enough to figure out that they're a bunch of, scammers. So the CSW here has replied in relation to Kurt, and Kurt said, so far, Judge Meller has determined that Judge Meller has no conflict of interest, and that Craig's opinion is bad because Craig's opinion is bad because Craig is bad based on Craig's opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. They were wearing wigs and dresses while agreeing on these points. And CSW responded saying, they have assigned a judge to the case, a woman with experience working with autistic people, someone who might have understood what others misinterpret it or interpret. She would have seen past the service, past the caricatures, and focused on the facts. She had the potential to change the way this played out, but that's exactly why the case was struck out before she could take the case take the bench, before she could bring her understanding and perspective to bear. They made sure it was over, not because of procedural merit, but because they couldn't risk her. They couldn't risk a judge who might look at me and see the truth instead of the labels they'd pasted on me. It wasn't about justice, it was about control, absolutely. About keeping the system tidy and predictable, about silencing anything or anyone who might disturb their carefully crafted order. She was the judge they didn't want, so they didn't let her have the chance. They struck it out quietly, effectively, before anyone could ask why. But appeal! Yeah, maybe that's why CSW hasn't put a void order in, because if the order is granted, then here we go. Appeal to the Supreme Court. That's as far as it goes. Let's see what we say. What's this Kurt has responded to? He said it's a massive miscarriage of justice. Absolutely it is. Absolutely corrupt as fuck. Doesn't matter which way you look at it. That's what it is. So Cointelegraph has said it, Google to require FCA registration for crypto ads targeting the UK. Google said that advertisers who want to promote crypto exchanges and software wallets in the United Kingdom must register with the FCA. Google advertisements promoting digital assets, exchanges and wallets in the United Kingdom must register with the country's financial services regulator when a new Google policy update takes effect in January 2025. The search engine company said that starting on December 15, 2025, advertisers offering crypto exchanges, products and services in the UK will be allowed to advertise if they meet certain requirements. For crypto exchanges and software wallets, Google said it would allow ads to promote these products if they were registered with the Financial Conduct Authority. Registered again, handed over to them. Absolutely outrageous. Communism 101 is what this is all about. What's this? Software wallets. Google allows ads promoting cryptocurrencies, exchanges and currency wallets targeting the United Kingdom as long as the advertiser is registered with the Financial Conduct Authority. Any other legal requirements must also be complied with. I mean, who the hell are the FCA, honestly? They've got no authority whatsoever. United Kingdom hardware. Google allows ads promoting hardware wallets that are designed to hold the private keys of cryptocurrencies, NFTs, or other crypto-based assets, but do not offer additional services such as purchasing, selling, exchanging, or trading assets. Any other local legal requirements must also be complied with. Google expects advertisers to comply with local laws. Google also announced that it will permit ads for hardware wallets designed to store private keys for cryptocurrencies, non-fungible tokens, or other digital assets, as long as they do not provide additional services such as buying, selling, or trading. While Google Ads did not specify any further requirements for these hardware wallets, the company expects advertisers to comply with local regulations, Google wrote. As a reminder, we expect all advertisers to comply with local laws for any area that their ads target. This policy will apply globally to all accounts that advertise these financial products. The ones that are genuine shouldn't advertise. These means that advertisers wanting to show crypto-related ads on Google must look into the local regulations of the jurisdictions that they want the ads to appear and meet the requirements set by the financial regulators in those areas. Regulators combat unauthorized crypto promotions. The new update comes as regulators work on combating crypto-related advertising within their jurisdictions. On December 16th, FCA warned against a Solana-based meme coin and NFT project called Retardio. That's hilarious. The regulators cited concerns over unauthorized promotions targeting UK customers. The regulators said that because the firm is not registered, consumers engaging with the project might not get their money back if the company goes out of business. Meanwhile, Nigeria's Securities and Exchange Commission also tightened its regulations on marketing and promoting crypto products. The SEC said the virtual asset service providers and social influencers must get permission from the agency before publishing any crypto ads. Interesting. And check this out. So this was in reply to Cliff High saying, 1 man lying to you is a liar, 2 men lying to you is a scam, 3 men lying to you is a secret society, 4 men lying to you is a religion, 5 men lying to you is a government. Or they're all BTC bag holders. Our BSV blockchain is the only blockchain that can follow an unbroken rule set all the way back to the Genesis block. We've proved 1 million transactions per second is possible this year and are about to hit public release of Teranode in Q1 2025. Research that. Yeah, I wonder if Cliff High will actually take note of that. And Mr. Ben said here, block 875980, is that on a test or on mainnet? And like I said here, it's not a test, it's real money. Teranode is live. This is massive. And look at that. So 1,200,128 transactions in one block mined by Teranode. Absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Have a look at that on chain. There it is. 1,200,128 transactions in the block. Tal.com Teranode. I wonder when that software is going to become open source, when everyone starts using it. Whoa, that's going to be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Bring it on. Yeah, there we go. Tree chat. So I just posted this. A lie has many variations, the truth none. It's an African proverb. And I also posted this one with the title saying, Bitcoin fixes this. There's the threads you can go to. Yeah, fake money. Securities fraud is what that is. So a little bit, 365 days of Bitcoin history on the 21st of December 2017. On this day, amid Bitcoin fever, it was reported that a trader had gambled $1 million on the price of a cryptocurrency, surpassing $50,000 within 2018. Since then, the price has instead fallen from 16,000 to beneath 4,000. And on this day in 2017, the price of BTC started to nosedive as Bitcoin Cash rocked the BTC status quo and the price of altcoins started to dramatically rise. On this day, BTC fell from $17,000 to $13,000. That was massive. I think that's when Bcrash was actually listed on Coinbase. Like, absolutely massive. And again, there was all the shenanigans about the insider trading on Coinbase when they knew it was going to happen. You know, all the some of the traders at Coinbase, like again pocketing fortunes and all this cashing out. But everything, it's all about who can cash out first into dollar, like dollar stablecoin if you want, because they're all scams, they're all shysters, is what they are. 30 minutes already. Right, let's have a quick look at these figures then. So you've got Bitcoin to $53. Again, hash rate and network nodes are vanity. Transactions and block size are sanity. That's where you want it. Look at these blocks coming through. Beautiful. 445. That's the biggest one. That's a half a gigabyte. 566. That's megabytes. Beautiful. 581. 718 megabytes. Come on. 133,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Greycoin. Mining Bitcoin at a 34% comparable loss. All right. And that's the mining. Oh, we've got. Oh, what's this? CoinDart's reporting another miner on Bitcoin. What's this? C miner pools. All right, let's have a interesting. We'll have a look at that in just a second. So transactions or difficulty adjustment on BTC. Look, it's the highest it's ever been. Look, that is another all-time record high. Miners are going to be squirming. But look at 81 million transactions on Bitcoin, now representing 96.8. That's almost 97. So it's only 3.2% left for the 39,000 shitcoins on the market in that little gap there. Absolutely hilarious. So on what's on chain has reported 78,936,989 transactions in the last 24 hours. Mining. Right, let's see what's going on here. So they said C miner others. Can't see them listed here. Tau 36.1, Cove 34.75, QD Link 21.9, Gorilla Pool 6.3, and others 0.71. And look at this, all exchanges reserved. That's the exchange. Look at that, they are cashing out. Boom, straight down. Straight down. They know what's coming. They don't want to be holding that shit when the music stops. No, they don't. Tether weather, what's going on? Oh, what the? I've never seen a reverse chart like this. No wonder the BTC price is going down. Look at that. So that went from 140 to 130. Oh, so like minus 200 million. I've never seen a drop like that, but it's only 200 million. I've never seen a drop like that in Tether ever in its history, I don't think. What on earth is going on? What on earth is that? Never seen that before. Anyway, that no coincidence that the price is suddenly coming down. Yeah, totally related. Absolutely related. Longs again, if short ratio just 0.5%. Let's have a look at the trading view on Bitcoin here. It's saying it's $52. Yeah, same as top left of the screen on Preve. Yep, price B coming down. Let's have a look at that compared to Greycoin. Yeah. They're pushing it down. These are not natural market sells. They're not natural market sells at all. Down. That is artificial suppression, and the whole thing's manipulated anyway. So, you know, you can agree to disagree. It's an opinion. Just go. That's Bitcoin versus USD. Bitcoin versus Greycoin. Yeah, look down. It's all fake. If the money is fake, everything is fake. If the money is corrupt, everything is corrupt. And fiat currency is like as corrupt as you can get. Literally backed by absolute horseshit. Nothing at all. In fact, horseshit is more valuable because you can use it as manure. It's actually got a use case. Fiat currency has none. They've manufactured it. Whoa. So let's see where Bitcoin is listed on the charts. What number is it? Oh, 88. $52. Greycoin continuing to come down. Trade volume just 2.8. Look, 24-hour trade volume 53 billion. 53 billion. That 140 billion we looked at would absolutely crush that. Absolutely crush it. I wonder what the cabal are going to do. Be interesting. So there we go, we'll leave it there. That is a 35-minute show. Hope you enjoyed it. So as ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding your donations for your appreciation to either Satoshi at Semi.com, Handcash.io, Simply.cash, Relasia.com, Rockwallet.me or Senti.ch. We'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.